You're listening to the Barter with Christine show. I'm your host, Christine Radovich, Profit Improvement Expert at Atlantic Barter. Okay, so it's another happy Monday. I hope you're enjoying this weather. Oh, there's nothing better than driving around in 62-degree weather. So I'm just loving it. I've got the T-tops open. I'm driving through Philly, and I always see my favorite skyline, the city with the river that runs through it, and everything is just gorgeous. So if you don't take that drive up 76, I encourage you to do so. It's one of the best views of the city. And being a city girl, born and raised in Philadelphia, I'm so proud of Philadelphia. I love the city. And there's so much great business taking place and going on. And I'm so excited to be here today. It's just a beautiful, gorgeous, almost fall day. I think fall's going to be here in another day. Or actually today, I think is the first day of fall, the 21st. So happy fall. Anyway, I have a wonderful guest in the studio today. And I've had her on before, Miss Aphrodite Katrosius, the publisher of the Hellenic News and the coordinator for the Hermes Expo. And this is their 29th year. Now, I had her and her father as a guest last year, and we talked all about the expo and the great things that this business-to-business expo does. It brings the Greek businesses and the American businesses together in a great forum with lots of attendees. It's one of the best expos I've ever participated in, and as Atlantic Barter, we have participated and sponsored the event for several years now, but I want to bring her on because she is very well connected, and you should really do business with this lady. So, Aphrodite, hello, welcome to the Barter with Christine show.
Christine, thank you so much for having me back. What can I say? It feels like yesterday when we were here with my father.
It goes so quickly, doesn't it?
I know, time flies when you're having fun, I guess.
It was like a year and a half ago already.
It was, yeah. Can you believe
your
it?
expo was April of last year.
Yep.
And this year we've had a little delay due to COVID. But thankfully we have a solution to the show this year. But before we get into that, introduce yourself.
Absolutely.
You can definitely talk about yourself better than I can.
Well, you did a great job, and thank you so much for your beautiful introduction. So I'm Aphrodite Kotrotsios. I'm a first generation Greek American, and I'm heavily involved in the family business. And the family business was started by my father back in 1987, the Hellenic News of America, which I am now publisher of for the past, I want to say, 2 years.
Congratulations,
Thank
by
you
the
very
way.
much. Thank you very much. And I'm the project director over at the Hermes Expo International. And with the Hermes Expo, I've been involved for quite some time. Since 2007, I would say, with my sisters, we would like to organize the youth to also partake in this amazing forum. Because really, Christine, we would have people attend from all over the country, Canada, Greece, anywhere you can imagine, really. Everybody would come together and see what's going on, see what's happening in the business community, see who they can meet, see who they can do business with, how they can prosper, who they can learn from. So it's been a quite interesting ride, you know. My father started it back in 1992, and this year, due to COVID, we decided to transition and take it virtual.
That's right.
The event was supposed to happen in April, but you know, we were like, we don't want to put anybody in any type of risk or anything like that, and because of everything going on, we decided to transition. It hasn't been easy, but I believe we're on the right path, path to success.
Well, so, I personally was very excited to hear that it was online this year.
Yeah.
I think with change comes change. I always like to say that. And if you're not innovative with your business, then you're going to fall behind. And so I know there's a lot of people out there that, believe it or not, I still have some clients that don't even read emails.
Right.
They don't, they're old school. They barely can navigate a computer. And you have to take into consideration, there are generations of business owners out there that are like this. So how do you reach all of your audiences? And with faxes going away, because I used to have to fax some clients, and now, you know, most people don't even have a fax machine anymore, or an e-fax service, if you will. Everybody scans and kind of emails everything. So there's a generation out there that really isn't familiar with online technology. So how do we get past that hurdle, right?
Right.
But yet at the same time, the movement is going online with everything, and with business owners now creating positions that are work from home. And we've seen that trend. That's a really big trend now. Everyone is looking for these work at home jobs. But with the virtual expo, I'm so excited because I think this is a great opportunity. And when you explained to me the format of this virtual exhibitor booth, I just thought that was really neat. And so for anybody who's listening who hasn't participated in one online, and you're wondering how this is going to work, they set up a virtual exhibitor booth for you. So when a visitor who can come on board for free, right? You don't have to pay to attend.
Nope.
And you never
Absolutely
used to
free.
either. Even at the normal
That's
physical
right.
locations, visitors were always free at the Hermes Expo. So this would technically be the 29th annual Hermes Expo, but of course, first annual virtual expo. So visitors can, for the 4-day event, it's going to be a 4-day event from
That's right.
September 28th to October 1st. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so 24/7, you can go
That's right.
on your computer and visit all of the exhibitors and learn about these different companies and maybe make connections with someone that you've been trying to get your foot in the door with, or wanted to learn a little bit more about that company before you consider doing business with them. So now you can click on their exhibitor booth
That's right.
and go to their company profile. And they're even going to have a chat function where you can schedule a chat with a representative from the company.
Yep.
And a meeting scheduler. So if you wanted to request a meeting, you can actually, as an exhibitor, you can list your hours that you're available for meetings. So you can do that online.
That's right. That's right. So really, when we made the decision to transform the Hermes Expo into a virtual expo, we took into consideration all of these factors that you brought up. That not everybody is tech savvy. Not everybody uses their emails. Not everybody goes online, does business online, etc. So we were like, okay, how are we going to do this? So we designed a platform that's extremely easy to navigate, extremely easy to use, and extremely just just friendly, very simple and just straightforward. So basically, yes, you named it all. The exhibitors will have.
Well, not all. There's so much more.
So much more. Yeah. The cool part is that any visitor that attends gets to visit each and every exhibitor's booth. They have the opportunity to do that at their own leisure and at the comfort of their home or office.
Right.
And when they click on an exhibitor's booth, they'll be able to check out the company profile, check out the exhibitor's video if they have one, schedule a meeting just like you said, and of course download any information that the exhibitor made available so that the take-home message, they can just take it home. So basically this virtual booth is made to be like a standalone representation of your company and yourself, because we know that you can't be physically on your computer, glued to your computer 24/7. I mean, it's impossible. There's so much going on. There's so much to do. You have to sleep. Exactly. So that's why we made sure that there was a chat function and a meeting scheduler function, so that visitors will see when you're available, and if you're not available, they can schedule the meeting, because we know how important it is for that communication to still be there, because that was the whole purpose of our event in the first place, to bring everyone together for that face-to-face interaction, connection. So we didn't want to lose that aspect of it.
Right.
So we made sure to have that. And I believe a lot of the exhibitors are really, really, really looking forward to it. For a lot of them, it's their first virtual show.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely going to be a nice learning curve for all of us.
Right.
But I got to say, everybody's pretty excited for it, because there's not much really going on outside for the business community in this sense. And just like you said, it kind of helps get your foot in the door with someone that you would have liked to have met or get to know, or see if you could do business with them, or just make a friend, right?
Right,
Make a
absolutely.
new friend.
Relationships are built that way.
Absolutely.
And that's the premise of good business anyway,
Absolutely.
is building relationships, not just how much money can you make, what
Absolutely.
can you take. In this world there are givers and there are takers, and you can usually identify the takers right away, but it's really about giving back. And what I liked about this, there was a nice little contest I think you have
Yes.
going on too,
Yes.
and the exhibitors have the availability of giving away something just
That's
for
right.
stopping by their booth. So I really liked that feature.
It's a nice way to kind of engage with them as well. So we were like, why not add that marketing asset to the exhibitor's booth? and it's just a good way for you guys to connect.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're losing that face-to-face, so we were trying to think of other ways to kind of help you engage as well with the visitor.
Right. Well, we're definitely going to miss all those hugs, kisses, and handshakes this year. But again, an incredible way to do business virtually. I was so excited that we signed up as a sponsor.
That's right.
So Atlantic Barter is one of the sponsors of the event. We're very excited by it, and we're going to announce this in all of our social media and try to encourage people to stop by during these 4 days and really take a look at all the different companies that are coming together, for this expo. Now, what I do want to say, in years past, this show starts in Washington, D.C. It was always a 3-day show. This year it's a 4-day show because it's online. And it starts in Washington, D.C., so you have a lot of connections in that area. Then you have an event in Philadelphia. And then
Philadelphia is the landmark event.
Sure, because that's where you're based out of. But we also have a connection up in New York.
New York City. And we were supposed to go to Chicago this year. But that's okay. Hopefully in the near future, things can resume and we'll head over there.
Yeah.
But it's exciting because a lot of businesses that wanted to have participated in the expo in the past but couldn't because of travel restraints, they're able to participate now virtually. So we have a lot of businesses representing various products and services from around the country that will be exhibiting, as well as Canada and Greece.
That's wonderful.
So it's kind of just a really unique way to just kind of bring everyone together and help them explore opportunities, like you said, make new friends, generate leads. And the good thing about the expo is it would bring the community together, and you would also get to see your old clients, reestablish old friendships, and that's just the beauty of it, really.
Right. So how many exhibitors do you have lined up right now for this year's show?
For this year's show, we have about 40.
Okay.
So we're excited.
Is there still room? Is there a I mean, I know the deadline was technically Friday, but could you just squeeze a few extra
Yes, because it does take some time
minute?
for us to build a virtual booth. But last minute, I guess Wednesday, I would say, September, I think 23rd, right? Definitely would be the deadline for that.
This Wednesday.
Yes.
There's, basically 2.5 days at this point.
Yes, right.
So if you're interested,
but you have to admit, the setup process was fairly easy.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. It was a form that you filled out. You can upload. I uploaded my PowerPoint presentation, upload your logo, upload a brochure, contact. I think I linked this radio station with all the podcasts for the social media.
Excellent.
So it was so easy, very, very easy. So much easier than even filling out a form, like with pen and paper.
Thank you. Happy to hear.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it looked like a daunting list when I first received it, and I was like, oh no, and I put it off, and you had to contact me again to say, Christine, I need your information, and I waited, of course, until the last day, but
But you got it in, that's all
I
that
got
matters.
it. I started it Thursday night, and I pressed the button on Friday, got it all together, so again, very easy. So if you're considering, this is a fabulous way to do business, to connect yourself with other well-established business owners. And you've had some pretty interesting exhibitors before in the past. I mean, not only are you heavy into the hospitality industry and tourism and imports, but I noticed, I think you've had one of the airlines before, used to be an exhibitor there, Pepsi Cola.
That's right.
I remember.
Everybody has pretty much participated at the expo. I mean, it's been going on for so long.
Right.
And so with the help of the newspaper as well, the outreach has been quite amazing.
Right.
And you asked me a question before, how do you reach everybody, and we're trying to take the traditional route, through print publication. Of course, we're taking the new route, which is social media, targeting our amazing audience through those powerful tools, and of course the good old phone calls.
Nice. Well, we're going to stop for a minute and take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, I want to talk with you more about the different types of vendors that are participating this year, and get some people excited about coming online and checking out their vendor booth, and then of course how to contact you, how to get involved,
absolutely,
and how to grow your business by participating in this virtual business to business expo, actually even business to consumer. Consumers
I would say so.
Gain a lot from this. It's really, I mean, we label it as a business to business expo, but it's really business to consumer too. So, all right, don't go anywhere. We're going to pause for 2 minutes. We'll catch you on the flip side.
All right.
You're back listening to the Barter with Christine show. I'm your host, Christine Radovich, profit improvement expert for Atlantic Barter, one of the oldest and largest barter exchanges in the Mid-Atlantic region. So we're talking with our guest here today, Aphrodite Katrosius of the Hellenic News, and she is an amazing lady. She has grown up with the family business and now took over the role at the helm of the publication, which has a national reach, and bringing Greek and American businesses together through the Hermes Expo that they do every year. And years past, it's always been a physical show, but lo and behold, due to COVID, changes everything. We're going to have a virtual business to business and business to consumer expo this year. So, Aphrodite, we were talking before the break about some of the guests, the visitors and some of the exhibitors at the event. So who do you have lined up? Can you give us a sneak peek?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, of course, I want to start off with Atlantic Barter. I want to thank you this year for being a sponsor. You guys are fantastic. We've been utilizing your services for so long now. Goodness, how can I, from renting limos, from graphic design, through your barter company, and I want to thank you very much. You have some really amazing people that you work with, so I highly suggest that everybody check out Atlantic Barter at the virtual Hermes Expo. And of course I want to thank our main sponsor, Grecian Delight. They are a food service company based out of Chicago. Of course, Green Crown Energy, Calamos, of course, Sigma Farm Laboratories. They've been with us for many, many years. I want to thank all of our sponsors. And of course, I want to thank all of our exhibitors that have been participating at the Hermes Expo throughout the years. And of course, all of you, all of our amazing visitors. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, we have a call.
Okay.
Your father is on the line. He wants to get involved in the radio show. So we're going to see if we can patch him in. I don't know if I'll hear him. I can hear through the speakers now. We're going to try to bring somebody in. Here we go.
I hear him. Okay, there he is.
There he is, Paul. Are you there?
Hey, Dad.
Okay, I can hear you. All right. So, welcome to the Barter with Christine show, Paul. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'll tell you, we have loved working together with your organization through the years, and your events are bar none. I mean, the contacts that we make there every year, the people are so terrific. The businesses are top notch. You do an amazing job, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Christine. We really appreciate it.
That's right. You should have some kind of bingo game where if, a visitor, contacts like every single visitor and, they I don't know how you can do that online, but you should figure that out.
I'll have to figure it out. Hopefully we can make something work before we go live on September 28th.
Oh, that's wonderful. Are exhibitors okay to enter that too? Okay, put my name in. Of course, I'll be clicking on that link for sure. So let's tell the listeners, how do they attend the expo this year?
Sure.
What's the link? Where do they go?
Sure.
How do you make this happen?
Absolutely. So registration is free. Anyone from anywhere really can visit the expo, and all they have to do is visit our website, www.hermesexpo.com, and they'll see there the registration link. They will fill out the form to become registered, and then the day the show goes live, they will receive an email with an access code.
Oh, nice.
So they have to look out for that email the day of for the access code, and they can use that access code throughout the show to enter whenever they'd like.
And I just want to spell out that website. It's HERMES Expo. Now, when you type it all in together, it looks like Sexpo. But it's really, it looks like Hermes Expo, but it's not. That's right.
Is Hermes.
Hermes, right. It's only the depraved minds like mine, being a Scorpio. You see the word sex. It's definitely in there. hmm Oh, nice.
Yes, the virtual homepage lobby.
hmm
It'll contain all of the exhibitors' logos, rotating in a banner, and of course in a drop-down list. So everything is right there for the visitor, so that they don't have to go searching, they don't have to go looking. So we made it as straightforward as possible. So the sponsors will be up there. The webinar room, we have some amazing webinars lined up this year.
I was just going to ask you about that. We have a few minutes left, so let's talk about the webinars.
Of course. So we're going to have we're going to start off on Monday, September 28th, with an amazing webinar organized by Peter Parthenis. He is the president and CEO of Grecian Delight, and he's going to be talking about what restaurateurs are going through right now due to COVID, and how they can kind of battle and rebuild their brand so that they can quickly adapt to all these new regulations and to stay afloat, basically. Then we have, we're working with Rutgers School of Public Health, Dr. Chalkitis. He is the dean over there, and he's going to be talking to us. He's going to be giving us an update on COVID-19 in the USA and Greece. Nice. He's actually working with the governor of New Jersey on a contact tracing program, so he's very, very well educated on that matter. And goodness, we're going to be doing a live cooking demonstration with a young Greek American girl from Salt Lake City. We're going to be talking to Greek American singer Kalomira Bousalis. We're going to be talking to, we just have a lot of fun things lined up, even
Good.
From folks out in the Salt Lake City area. They're going to be talking to us about their Hellenic Cultural Museum. They've been documenting Greek Americans coming to America since, 1989. So a lot of exciting webinars, a lot of exciting exhibitors. Visitors will be able to shop online from our exhibitors. We have an amazing jeweler that will be participating from Wisconsin, actually, with some amazing and beautiful pieces. And really, the Hermes Expo acts as a facilitator, I would say, all these years of putting the right people together to make things happen. And it's just a beautiful and unique platform that is made available to the business community, to the professionals community. You do not have to own a business to attend or to be part of it. You
Right.
can, it's open to everybody. It's open to all to come and explore, discover, and connect. That's our slogan, and we love to, and of course we love to promote commerce, trade, communications, and of course gastronomy. That's our thing, right? As Greeks, we love good Greek food and awesome Greek wine. So.
That's awesome. Well, that's one thing that we will definitely miss this year, not having a physical location.
I know.
We're gonna miss that baklava and that feta cheese.
I know. That's the only downfall.
Oil.
That's the only downfall, to be honest. But otherwise, I think it's pretty cool that we're still able to put this on. And I want to thank all the exhibitors for giving us a chance, and sponsors, of course. Nice. And I forgot to mention Investors Bank. I want to thank them for sponsoring the virtual Hermes Expo this year. And I hope it works out very, very, very well for everyone. And again, to attend the show, www.hermesexpo.com.
Great. And of course, if you're listening and you still want to be an exhibitor, there is some time. And if you're an Atlantic Barter member, you have even more of an opportunity to get involved in this 4-day online show. This is terrific for branding, marketing your business, making business connections, and maybe even tapping into some new geographical areas.
Absolutely.
Because this has a really broad reach. So again, we encourage you to participate, and if you want more information, you can go to AtlanticBarter.com. That's Atlantic like the ocean, and barter is spelled BARTER, and then of course .com. So check out the website, get some information. Barter, and you've been a Barter member for many years, and it's worked well for you.
Very well, and I want to
guys,
thank you.
You've bought limousines signage and marketing materials,
graphic design.
Yeah. You've used Barter successfully through the years. You're one of our best members. We just love you so
Thank
much.
you.
So I wanted to just thank you and Paul. I know we can't hear Paul. I think we muted him only because there was a lot of background noise there. There he is. Paul, are you there? Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have for this show. Paul, I want to thank you and Aphrodite for coming on board. So it's great to have you. Don't forget, September 28th through October 1st is the Hermes Expo. It's online, so you have no reason not to tap that website into your keyboard, hermesexpo.com. And as I say every week, don't forget, be smarter, think barter. Bye.